Okay, so here we are. It is time for the second mini-sode from the Miss Universe New Zealand finalist retreat here in Thailand. We've made it down to Pattaya. We came from Bangkok. It was quite a journey though, and to tell you all about that journey, come in Latafale. We used a company called Asia Holidays, great company. They jumped us on a bus, but then the bus stopped before we actually got to the hotel. And tell us what we ended up doing.
Well, we ended up going on an incredible yacht ride. Just amazing.
It was a lovely yacht. It was kind of like a big cat, and there was this bouncy bit at the front. But it was quite bouncy, wasn't it? I think possibly a little bit rougher than they'd expected.
I think bouncy is a bit of an understatement. We actually ended up being in a storm, but actually when we got to Monkey Island, which was our location, the sun cleared and it was a fantastic venue.
That's true. Monkey Island, funnily enough, full of monkeys. But we couldn't go swimming because of the jellyfish.
Yes, unfortunately, all of the girls got ready to jump into the water, but someone spotted a floating red jellyfish. Jellyfish! And then told us that it was poisonous and we could get very seriously injured.
So we didn't go swimming, but we had to love it. And Asia Holidays did a great thing. Then we got back on the bus. Then we came down to the Hard Rock Hotel, where we are talking to you now. Thank you very much indeed, Latafale. So we've arrived. Jellyfish kind of make you think you might want to eat something. I don't know. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. But of course, once we'd arrived, come in, Lucy. Once we'd arrived, it was time to go out again and eat. And we did go out, but we don't always go everywhere by, air-conditioned limousine. Well, there was air conditioning on our transport. Tell us, Lucy, how do we get to and from places?
Well, we like to call it the 5-star tuk-tuk. It's sort of this open-air ute with a nice little cage, open-air thing on the back.
Just
lovely.
New Zealand health and safety regulations. Don't look at this next part because it's just fun.
What's up, girl?
But no, it was really, really cool, and it was great because we were able to drive down the main streets and kind of see what it was like in Pattaya, so it was really, really cool.
Yeah, I'm not sure how those go in the rain, but they're beautifully air-conditioned for when it's not raining. And then it was off to a lovely meal.
We went to the Mantra restaurant and bar, which was beautiful, and I was really excited because they cooked me a special vegetarian meal, and we had this beautiful private dining room, so really, really, really beautiful food.
This was an incredible restaurant because it was like 7 different kitchens.
We had, how many courses? 5 different courses.
I don't know, it just all becomes a blur for me. Well, while we're here, obviously we're doing swimwear and we do lots of other things. And so to tell you a little bit about that, come in Ella, come in Joyce. First up, it's a bit like sort of being a star, isn't it, when you're here in Thailand? What have you made of all that?
It's been really overwhelming. I felt like we were from Hollywood and everyone was just so fascinated by us, and we were fascinated by them, obviously. We've never had this before.
Because whenever we stop and take a photo, we kind of take a photo and then lots of other people start taking photos.
Yeah, everyone is so excited to meet us, which is awesome. Yeah, like Joyce said, it is a bit overwhelming when everyone wants a photo, but it's so cool to get to know all of the local people.
Well, we wouldn't actually be here if it wasn't for the help of some of our great sponsors. And so while we've been here, we've been shooting a little bit for them. Yesterday we did a shoot for Cathay Organics, and you were the star, weren't you? How was that?
Oh, it was awesome. It was actually really cool to use all of the products. My skin feels amazing today now. So yeah, I had heaps of fun.
So we shot a commercial for them, and at the same time she gets skincare over and over and over again. Take 27. Oh, I'm just doing that scrub again. And this morning, Joyce, you did a bit of a shoot for Arthur. It was a little hot and sticky, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really hot and sticky, and we were doing it in the garden, but it was at least nice weather, so we got it done.
And can I just say that the Arthur perfume, which is really rather nice, also works as a fantastic mosquito repellent, because I sprayed it all over me and I really do smell lovely. Thanks, guys. Moving on. Of course, it was time to eat again. All right, it was time to eat again. And Estelle, we ate again. This time we go to the best places. We went to this lovely hotel. Tell us about that hotel.
Well, we pull up in the 5-star tuk-tuk and we go inside the M Gallery Barracuda. Now, across the world, all M Galleries have a different theme or flavour, and this M Gallery was a boat theme. So we pull in this beautiful royal blue, and it's absolutely impeccable inside. And then we go to the top deck, if you will, looking out over Pattaya, and it is just incredible. And experience you will not get anywhere else, and it was just amazing.
And then another great meal in their restaurant.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. All these little beautiful desserts. We had little tiramisus, little creme brulees. I mean, everywhere's been amazing.
Enough of the food though, because the next day we went to Tiger Park. Now, Tiger Park, promise. There's a little bit of this is the cutesy shots coming up here. Tell us what happened at Tiger Park.
So we got to feed the baby tigers and it was the most cutest experience ever. I just loved it. I was squealing the whole time. I think I was scaring the tigers, but...
But these are little cubs, so we were doing the feeding of the little cubs. And they can still pack a punch though, can't they? They've kind of got big claws things, but they were all pretty well behaved.
Yeah, it's so cute.
Yeah, it is. It is cute. And at Tiger Park, no drugs, no chains, nothing like that. It is a place to go and get to interact with tigers. And you loved it. And you're not taking one home.
Maybe.
You are not taking one home. I've been in touch with you. No, you're not. Okay, get out. You're not doing it. All right, and then another really lovely sort of cultural experience to tell us about that, Priya and Marina. One of the things that we've done here, obviously the temples and all the various visits we've done, is get a real flavour for Thailand, and we headed off to the floating markets. And the floating markets are how they kind of used to do business everywhere here along all the canals and the rivers. Tell us about the floating markets we went to.
It was honestly once in a lifetime experience. I've never seen anything like it. We went through these little boats through the river, and then on the way back we actually got to go to the markets, and I actually had a fish spa, which was amazing, my first time. But then on the way back I saw some scorpions, and they were actually food that they were selling, which kind of scared me a little.
But that fish spa was these little fishes nibbling on your feet, isn't it?
Yeah, and it was, I didn't know what to think of it, but then after a while you get used to it, and it's actually so relaxing.
The staff relax you, and then you eat the staff, which is lovely. The scorpion thing, I don't know if we even shot that. That was weird. There were like all these insects and things that were grilled and cooked. No. Marina. Also at the floating market, we had, there's a Thai cultural village, isn't there, that we had a little bit of a wander through. What were your impressions of that one?
It was really cool. Like the way that we got there was on a boat, and then we realised that the boat had wheels, so it was driving like on the street to get there, so it was really cool.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. We were on a lake, and it's a little lake, and I'm thinking, oh, we've all got onto this boat and we're just going to go around this little lake. Well, that'll be fun. And then he just heads off, and we're on the freeway and we're heading to the cultural village. And I don't know if you got in, but some of the contestants got in with Wellington boots and tried to move a bullock.
Yes, I didn't get in, but I saw it and it was really interesting. And also we went to the Thai boxing match, and the guys were blindfolded, so it was pretty cool to watch.
Thanks, girls. That's the Muay Thai boxing, the Thai boxing, which actually one of our contestants, Tiara, she's a bit good at it, so we didn't let her get in the ring because she might have actually shown them up. Who knows? After that, next day, we went to the most incredible show. I cannot say how big it was, like Cirque du Soleil on steroids, to tell us all about our experience, Lauren and Milena. So we arrive at the Khan show, it's called the Khan show, and we went backstage, didn't we?
Yes, we did. It actually was a privilege for us to get at the backstage and explore. Not everybody gets to do that, by the way. And we actually tried their costumes. We have seen how they practice before the show, and it was really cool. A
lot of it is front projection with sets, and they use these incredible. They've got 23 projectors running. The fly area above is absolutely extraordinary. People are flying in, and we kind of got to see a little bit of how that's all put together. I can actually tell you that show cost 1,000 million baht, 1 billion baht to put together. It is a purpose-built auditorium, and it really is just the most extraordinary show. Then we did our backstage tour, and then we headed off for a pretty swish meal, didn't we, at the Greyhound, the restaurant. Pretty cool.
Yes, we did, as per usual. So we went to Grey House to have a dinner. It was actually really yummy. The favorite thing was the cakes. We had a coconut cake and a chocolate cake. All the girls went crazy. Oh, yeah!
The thing about traveling with these contestants is we get all of this lovely exotic food and they love it, and then they say, should we have cake? Yeah, we'll have cake. And it's like, oh, you don't want your cake? Oh, I'll have your cake. And so you wouldn't think it to look at it, you'd think it to look at me, and I'm just on the salad. And then it was the show itself, Lauren, which was just phenomenal, wasn't it?
It absolutely was. Totally spectacular. One of the best shows I think I have ever seen. Loved it.
You know how many people in the cast? 100.
Wow, that is incredible. Really is.
And they just keep coming. And the sets are incredible. An enormous piece of scenery. Oh, there was, what was the first big piece that came on? It was a boat.
Yeah, big pirate ship. Incredible, covered in these beautiful performers, and the choreography was incredible in that scene. Amazing.
Absolutely amazing. Thanks, girls. If you're in Pattaya, you've got to come and see the Khan show. It is, like I said, Cirque du Soleil on steroids, and it's just a fantastic. So it's Khan. So it's this little boy, and he finds these keys, and he travels through time. And I'm not telling you anymore because you've got to come and see the show. All right, Tiara, in you come. The last day, it was the Hard Rock Day, which was the Hard Rock activities, the team building activities, and whole loads of stuff going on. How did you find it?
I had an awesome day yesterday. It was probably the highlight of my entire holiday. We did some team building activities, played a little bit of water polo, got a bit injured, but it was good to see everyone's competitive side.
Well, you had to build boats, didn't you?
Yeah, so we split up into 2 teams and built some water rafts, and it was really good to see everyone work together and a little bit of leadership skills come out as well.
It was kind of like Miss Universe and Wipeout all coming together in one lovely episode. Thank you, Tiara. So that's it. That's kind of it from the Hard Rock. We've been here for 4 nights. We were at the Princess Pattaya in Bangkok for the first 4, and then here at the Hard Rock. We have had an absolutely terrific retreat. It has been extraordinary. Our accommodation providers have done us proud, and of course all of our partners who've given us such amazing experiences have just gone over and above for the Miss Universe team, and we thank them very much indeed. If you want to see more of the contestants, then of course the grand final is coming up. That is on August the 4th. Anywhere in the world you'll be able to watch it via the live stream, and in New Zealand of course you'll be able to watch it live on Bravo. If you want to come and see the show live in person, possibly meet the girls at the end of the show, who knows? All you got to do is head along to iTicket. Tickets are on sale now for the grand final, Sky City Theatre in August. Yes, in August and in Auckland. There you go. In August and in Auckland on August the 4th. Grand final, August the 4th. We'd love to see you there, either through the magic of television or live in person. Come in though, let's say one final sawadi and one final goodbye from Bangkok and Pattaya and Thailand. We will see you next time. Goodbye. I'm bowing, girls, I'm bowing.
Miss Universe New Zealand thanks Arture, Discover the Art of Nature, and Cathay Organics, where the products are all about beauty, purity and potency.